Hello, hello, hello. How's it going?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm realizing our graphic is giving me more of a purple tone than I'm normally
Mm-hmm.
used to. I feel like it's going to look
Yes,
like I'm in the dark over here. But
reflecting back on you.
yes, I'm doing good. I think there we go.
There
Let's
we
had
go.
our blocker pop back up on us there. I'm excited for Cloud Week. Honestly, I was talking in chat. I've been like really wanting to. I might like take this as some inspiration and actually like work on a personal project for once. I've been kind of craving it. So
Absolutely love that for you. I wish we would have planned for the purple lights better. We could have like set up, you could have made the lighting in your space purple.
can we kill some time so I could mess
I
around
can
with it,
absolutely kill some time while you do
especially with the
some
Thanos comment. I feel like I really need to
yes.
like lean into it here.
I
Uh,
completely agree. I like these ideas in here. Hello,
do we get like
everyone.
a more purpley like how's this looking?
Ooh, yeah. That's perfect.
Very Thanos coded now. Let me see if I can. Oh, I reset it. This is going to be Ryan plays with his lights. The stream, probably not a good opening ceremony for Global Hack
You
Week Cloud.
should let the hackers take over your lights sometime.
That actually would be a really cool idea for
It
a
would be
hack.
very
Is like
fun.
Ryan is inevitable. Yeah, I love this. It's very funny.
Too good, too good. Yeah, disco ball is needed.
For those of
Very
you
movie.
who might not know, I have the like Philips Hue, not an ad by the way, but if they want to, sponsor me and sponsor my lights, by all means.
Mhm.
I feel like that would be a kind of cool project for hackers. Like I could let them control my lights during his streams. I think
Yeah,
that'd be really annoying, but I think it would be funny.
it would be
So
very, very fun.
yeah.
Let's figure out how to make that happen.
All right, that could be my personal project of the week. I was just saying I want to do one. So
I love it. Good
uh,
stuff. Good stuff.
yes,
Um, Folks
uh,
are really rolling with this idea in here.
yes.
So I think
Shall we?
we've got it good to go.
Shall we jump in and do a little intro? For those of you who don't know who me and Mary are, maybe we do like a little bit of intro before we
Mhm.
start goofing off on stream. That
It
would
seems
probably
like
be a
a
good
good
idea.
idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty, Ryan, who are you?
I am Ryan. I'm our director of events here at Major League Hacking. So I get to work with all of the awesome folks who put on all of our events for hackers, work with all of our organizers, lots of cool stuff. And I get to work with all of the amazing folks who make all the stuff that you all love happen behind the scenes. And my fun fact for the day, of course, I'm on cloud nine because I'm just so excited for Global Hack Week Cloud. You know, you see what I
I
did there?
love
It was
it.
like a little cloud theme.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that.
You
I
like
like
that? Yeah.
that call out to the cloud. Um, on my end, for those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Mary. I work on first party events here at Major League Hacking. So, work on events that we run in our Discord as well as our annual organizer conference. My fun fact for the weekend, unfortunately, is not cloud related or, contains a cloud pun, but I did do a puzzle this weekend that was quite a lot of fun. So, that's my little fun fact for the day.
Love to see it. We've got a ton of exciting stuff to go over here, but we want to, of course, welcome everybody to Global Hack Week Cloud. We've got a live link that you can go check out. Our website should have all the information you need. But Mary and I are going to spend the next hour or so kind of walking you through everything you need to know for the week, answering questions at the end, all of that good stuff. We'll try to stay somewhat on topic, which will be a challenge for the two of us, truthfully, but we'll do our best here. We'll really stretch ourselves for the Global Hack Week community
Mm-hmm.
and try to stay on topic. For those of you who don't know, Global Hack Week is hosted by Major League Hacking, and I want to tell you a little bit about what Major League Hacking is in case it's maybe your first time at one of our events. We run what we call the Global Hacker Community, and it's a network of hundreds of events and thousands of hackers all over the world. It's our mission as an organization to empower hackers just like you, whether it's your first hackathon, your 10th, you come to every Global Hack Week, you're maybe dipping in for the first time. You are part of our community, and we want to give you awesome resources and tools to help further your tech education. By being at one of our events, you're also part of our network of over 500,000 hackers that we've worked with in our lifetime. I'm really excited to update this number as we get into 2024 as well and do our kind of next round of reporting. I know it's grown a lot over the last year, so even 625,000 is a little bit short these days, as wild as that is to say. And of course, we have a ton of stuff to go over here for Global Hack Week itself. And I'm going to kind of let Mary walk you all through everything you need to know for Global Hack Week.
Yes, that sounds awesome. Well, for those of you who have never joined us for Global Hack Week before, we are so excited to have you. We're going to spend some time today going over everything that you need to know. So I know it's a lot of information, but we're going to go through everything for you. Before we get too far into it, I want to talk a little bit about what this event actually is. I like to describe our Global Hack Weeks as a week-long celebration of all things hacking. You know, we have a ton of content going on throughout the week, and you have the opportunity to pick and choose the things that look interesting to you, and spend time working on projects that you're excited about. So unlike a traditional hackathon, we have no judging at the event or really formal kind of submission process like that. Instead, this is meant for you to work on those projects that you've always wanted to work on, but maybe have not found the time to do so. We run one of these every single month. Wild to say, this is our 12th Global Hack Week of the year, and they are going to keep coming at you every month next year as well. So please come back and join us, or if this is your 10th or 12th or 20th Global Hack Week that you're coming back for, welcome back to all of those folks as well.
So many people in chat saying how many Global Hack Weeks they've been to, which I love to see. Very, very exciting.
I need to count up how many I've been to at this point, because I don't know.
I have lost track. Yeah, this year has really for a while there. I feel like me and Mary were like, oh, it's my 5th Global Hack Week, and then this year really blew that stat out of the water for us. Where doing it every month made that a little bit harder to keep track of somehow. So
I'm sure someone in chat can do the math for us. This next week, though, you are going to be leveling up as a hacker in all of those ways that you want to. So every day we're going to have coding and design challenges for you to tackle. These are just project prompts. If you've ever been in the situation where you want to build something, but you just aren't sure what to build, we have a whole bunch of challenges to spark some ideas and give you something to work towards throughout the week. And of course, all of these are going to be themed around Cloud Week. So this week is all about learning different cloud technologies. We've got streams for different, cloud providers, as well as different things that you can do on the cloud. So super, super excited for the content that we have coming to y'all this week. In addition to all of that, we have some really awesome partners with us. Ryan, do you want to tell us about the first one up here?
Of course. I don't think GitHub is going to be a surprise for anybody who regularly comes to our events. They're a huge supporter of MLH and the hacker community as a whole. The GitHub team is going to have a workshop, I think, tomorrow around 11 a.m., if I remember that correctly. 11 a.m. Eastern time, I should say, as well, for our international audience. They're also giving everybody access to the GitHub Student Developer Pack. If you are registering for the Student Developer Pack for the first time, make sure you use MLH's link. We actually have a little fast pass system, so you get access to that even earlier, even easier than you would if you were applying for it normally. So if you're a new hacker looking for that Student Developer Pack, make sure you use that link. But very excited to have them back, of course, and very excited for all the things they do for the community at large. And of course, it's a tool and platform that I know many of our hackers are familiar with and going to be using throughout the week to collaborate and code together. So a little bit about GitHub. Who do we have up next?
Yes. Next up, we have GoDaddy Registry. I know a ton of you have used them in hacks that you've had in the past, and I'm very excited to say they're going to be giving out free domain names to everyone here. I'm actually going to drop the link, or not the link, the coupon code in chat to register a free domain name this week. Highly recommend taking advantage of this. In addition to the free domain names, they have some cool challenges to spark some ideas of projects you can build on that domain. So very excited to have them back with us this week, and excited to see all of the domains that y'all scoop up. Who do we have up next?
We've got Cloudflare, which I'm very excited about. They're going to be doing a workshop, I think, literally right after me and Mary. Is that correct?
2 p.m. Eastern time today.
So small gap there potentially. But they're going to be doing a workshop later today. They have a bunch of different challenges throughout the week. This is their first time partnering with us for a Global Hack Week. So very excited to have them here, and looking forward to you all showing off all of your awesome skills with their team. I know they already have 3 or 4 challenges on the page. They've got a little registration challenge to get set up and going. But Cloudflare is a awesome technology. I'm sure, or I would suspect many of you have actually seen this when you're kind of browsing the web. They help do a bunch of stuff to fight DDoS and spam, all sorts of really cool things that Cloudflare and their team does. And you can kind of whet your appetite with some of their tools this week and use that in your hacks. I'm very excited to see how that plays out for everybody.
Yes, absolutely. And last but certainly not least, we have Twilio. Super excited to be having them this week. They're running a workshop tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and they have challenges throughout the entire week. I'm particularly excited about the challenges they have this week. They each build on top of each other, so make sure you go through as many of those as you can. Really excited to see the projects that y'all end up with after completing all of their challenges.
Yes. Always excited. And did we confirm if Sam is the one doing the Twilio workshop later?
Yes, I believe so.
It's a really awesome Twilio team member who's going to be doing a workshop this week, which I would highly recommend going out to as well. So.
Yes.
Do you want to talk through checking in here?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the Twilio fans in chat.
Yes, of course.
There are a handful of steps that you're going to want to take today to make sure you are fully checked in. We need you to check in so that we know to send you swag from the event. So I'm going to walk through these steps. They are also in your inbox, and then I will email you throughout the week letting you know if you successfully completed all of them. So don't worry if it seems like a lot. We're going to go through all of it. First one, though, and the most important, is checking into the event. So let us know that you are actually participating this week by going to the Organizer HQ page for the event and clicking check in. The link is right here.
Yes, make sure you do this. You also won't get emails a little bit later in the week if you don't register and check in. So make sure that you register and check in so we know it's okay to send you email and stuff like that about your swag and all that good stuff.
Like this.
Checked in already. I love to see it. Awesome.
Absolutely love to see it. In addition to that, you are going to check into each live stream that you attend. This is the way that we're able to track for you how many events you're going to. This is going to come into play because we send bonus swag to our most engaged hackers throughout the week. And in addition to that, you get points for every live stream that you attend. So you're going to want to make sure you let us know you are at those. You can find the links to all of the live stream attendance on our website, and the presenters at them will drop them in chat as well for you. So don't worry too much about keeping track of all of those. You'll be giving them at all of your events. Alrighty, I see a comment about swag. Ryan, how do we earn swag at the event?
We're fighting over the controls as always here. You love technology, gives us both the ability to control the slides, also lets us fight each other as well. All of that aside, you can earn swag this week by completing a couple of different steps. I know this might seem like it's a lot of stuff, but really this is just registering for the event and registering with our partners who are working with us and working with all of you this week. So you want to make sure that you register and check in, just like Mary described previously there. You do need to submit an address to our team so that we know where to send that swag. And then finally, you're going to want to complete our partners challenges. In particular, they're kind of like registration style challenges. Many of our partners here have other challenges as well. You just need to get these getting started challenges out of the way. So that's registering a domain name, signing up for that student developer pack, getting your Cloudflare account ready to rock, and getting your Twilio account set up as well. You can find all of these on our challenges page that we're going to send in a little bit, but they're going to have a tag called registration. If you complete all those challenges, you're going to earn yourself basic swag, and we'll maybe do a demo or screen share that for everybody as well, because I know we get a ton of questions about this every time. So
yes, we will make sure y'all get through all of these. I see that we already have someone who has completed all of these, which is very, very impressive. We'd love to see that.
Yes, I'm seeing a couple of really good questions here about certain qualifications and things like that. If you have questions, we're going to do a full Q&A at the end. So we're actually going to ignore those questions for right now. But when we get to the end of the presentation, please repost those. It's great, and we'll happily answer them. Yes. I know lots of you go out to lots of Global Hack Weeks. If you want a special sticker to remember this Global Hack Week by, we're going to be giving out a custom die cut sticker for the event and some other bonus swag, depending on what we've kind of got at our fulfillment center. You can earn this bonus swag by checking into 5 of those live streams that Mary talked about. And so if you are looking to get some extra special stickers in your envelope from us, that's the best way to do that. the good stuff, the bonus. You love to see it. And we're fighting again. One final update on swag here, one final FYI on swag. We give out these things called surprise prizes throughout the week. These are just a little extra kit of some MLH goodies that we have left over at that fulfillment center. So you might get a retro t-shirt or a fanny pack. You might get a jacket, all sorts of cool stuff that we have at our fulfillment center. And we give these out to hackers who are active in Discord and Twitch chat. And it's our little way of saying thank you to people who are really actively engaging in the event and joining us, being helpful to other hackers, and kind of all those good things that have made so many people fall in love with the hacker community. So if you're looking to earn one of these, just make sure you're joining us regularly and participating. That's the best way to get one.
Yes.
All right, my hands are off. You're in charge of the slides.
Taking back over the slides to talk a little bit about our Discord server. So if you do win one of those swag drops throughout the week, you will claim it by opening a Discord ticket. And to do that, you need to make sure that you are in our Discord server. So go ahead and join it if you are not already in there. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link in chat, so y'all have it. And once you get in there, you're going to want to go to channels and roles. It's going to be in the top upper left-hand corner of your screen. You'll need to head up there to make sure you have the proper permissions to actually see all of the Global Hack Week channels and chat with everyone who is participating in Global Hack Week. And if at any time throughout the week you need to get a hold of our team, go ahead and use the support tickets channels. This is the best place if you need to ask any questions where you're going to need to share personal information like your email. Make sure you're going and answering these support tickets. One FYI with them, our team is not on the clock 24/7. So please give us a little bit of time to make sure we can get to those. Max time you're going to wait on a ticket is 24 hours. It's almost always much, much quicker than that. But give us a little time in case we are asleep.
Yes, 100%.
Alrighty. Little bit about those challenges we talked about earlier. We have a ton of really cool challenges to keep you hacking throughout the week and to give you some inspiration. These range from really short coding prompts to design challenges, really anything getting you building on the cloud. So make sure you are checking those all out. They are either going to be submitted on DevPost or on Typeform. The general rule of thumb here is if you are coding or building a project, you're going to be sharing it over on DevPost. You can keep the record of it, show it off in your portfolio afterwards. And if it is a challenge that just requires you to sign up for something, or is maybe a link, something like that, it's going to be submitted over on Typeform. But if you aren't sure, they're all linked on our website telling you, which spot that you are going to submit them on. All of those challenges are going to close 1 week from today, next Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern time, which I believe is 8:30 p.m. IST. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. That's off.
That's off by 1 hour, right? It's 9:30.
Yeah, I think it's 7:30. Right? Anyways, you can check out the DevPost page and it will have everything in your local time zone though. Quick reminder here, you do not need to complete every challenge. They are for fun. So pick out the ones that look interesting to you and complete those ones. Every day, you're going to get an email letting you know how many challenges you've completed. Like Ryan mentioned earlier, you need to make sure you have checked into the event, though, so we know that we can send you those emails and that we aren't, spamming you with emails for an event you aren't actively at. So make sure you're checked in, and we will start keeping track of all of your points. The points are just for fun, so you can, compare how you do every month at Global Hack Week, compare your points with your friends, all of that good stuff. And when you aren't working on one of those challenges, we recommend you come and hang out on our Twitch or our YouTube Live and join into our live streams. We've got really awesome ones going on this month or this week, rather, and I'm super excited to share them all with you. Next thing I want to.
Distracted by chat. If you need a break, you tap me in here. I've been busy being a nuisance in chat here as usual. So
that is a-okay. That's a-okay. I do want to touch on our month-long contest. I know many of you participated in last month's month's month-long contest, which the results are actually going to be announced live on our live stream during this Global Hack Week. But we have another month-long contest that is opening today. So if you are someone who wants to build maybe a bit of a larger project, you want to get your hands on some cool prizes, you want to learn some skills that don't have challenges directly related to Cloud Week, this is going to be the perfect spot for you. I'll tell you even more about it in your emails, but I highly recommend going and submitting to this month-long contest. You are more than welcome to cross-submit anything that you're building at Global Hack Week over here.
I see a really good question here about one of our partners. We'll give Mary a brief break and take a cue here. Are we getting another free domain even if we used one last time? Yes, you absolutely can register another domain, and you absolutely should if you want to earn that swag. I believe, and I'm doing this off memory, so I'll double check it for y'all, but I think you might need to create a new account with GoDaddy Registry to accomplish this. That is totally okay, though. Their team encourages that. That's the best way to get these coupon codes to reactivate multiple times if you're coming to lots of events. If you want to keep things neat in the back end, you can transfer that over to a different account after you've activated it as well. So great question there, and pass it back to Mary here.
Yes, absolutely. Final call out with the challenges is that you can view them all on our live site, globalhackweek.com/challenges. Alrighty, let's jump into what is actually happening over the next 24 hours or so. We're about to run through the schedule. You can view this, though, on our website as well. It'll show you it in your local time, which is quite convenient. So check out globalhackweek.com/schedule if you have not yet. Alrighty, Ryan, do you want to tell us about our first event of the day?
Yes. I'm doing chat here, of course.
I caught him while he was typing.
Yeah, literally mid-sentence. Our first event is going to be our live stream from our friends at Cloudflare. This is going to be getting started with Workers AI, one of their different tools. You're going to be able to join their team at 2 p.m. Eastern time, so about an hour and 40 minutes from right now, if you're watching this live. In case you're one of my many hackers in India or the Asia Pacific part of the world, don't worry, all of our live streams are recorded, and you'll be able to go back and watch this after a peaceful night's sleep if you're heading to bed shortly or anything like that. But if you're able to stay and join them live, I'm sure the team would love to see you as well.
Yes.
Who do we have up next?
After that, we have Isabel. They are going to be doing a track this week on how to max out your hack with Google Cloud. So she's going to be going through a bunch of different Google Cloud tools that you can use. These are going to be really transferable to hackathons that you might go and participate in after Global Hack Week. This is going to be happening at 4 p.m. Eastern time today.
What is Carrie up to there?
Yes. So after that, we've got Carrie hopping on the stream. She is going to be doing a track throughout this week on how to build a mobile app using Google Cloud tools. So another really cool Google Cloud workshop happening. This is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time today. Alrighty. What is Alberto doing?
Alberto is doing a stream on Firebase apps. This is going to be a track, it looks like, since we've got a part one. This is going to be taking place at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm already seeing the stuff in the chat about it. So if you are one of my Indian hackers, fear not, you can come back and watch these later. And there's going to be plenty of content that takes place during Indian daylight hours as well. So if you're looking to sleep through the night, as we'd recommend here, you're going to still have plenty of content. Don't worry about it too much. Alberto is going to slay this workshop as well. Alberto is one of my favorite streamers, if I can show a little bit of bias here. So I'm sure it'll be a good one.
You absolutely can. After that, we have Siddharth joining the stream. I know tons of y'all know Siddharth, and I'm super excited that he's coming back. He is going to do a super beginner-friendly just intro to the cloud workshop. So if you've never built any cloud products, if you're not really sure what this even means, go to Siddharth's workshop. It's going to be a really beginner level just overview of the things that you can do while building on the cloud. So make sure you go and join this one or catch the recording afterwards. That is going to be at 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. People are very excited for Siddharth.
Yes. That's really exciting. He's doing a stream. I'm glad to see it.
Yes.
It looks like after that, we've got Dikshita, who's going to be running one of our No Light mini events. If you've never done this before, it's sometimes called Code in the Dark. You'll have anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to recreate a website in HTML and CSS. I like to play this without using any sort of reference. So no looking up like Web3 schools or any of that. Or what is it? It's not Web3 schools. I've missed.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
weird to me because Web3. Someone in chat's going to
I
correct
think
me
it's
on that.
Web3 schools.
Is
I
it?
don't
Well,
know.
we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to look it up. But anyway, you're going to recreate a website in a very, very limited amount of time. And this is kind of just like a silly, goofy break from hopefully some more intentional projects that you're going to be doing otherwise. What W3
It's
schools?
just W3 schools.
I knew it sounded wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
I fully believed you that when you said it.
Yeah, everyone in chat is jumping in on that. We knew it was wrong at least, or I knew it was wrong at least.
I was fully bought in.
No Light mini event with DQ at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one. If you need to take a little break, have a little goof off session with some other hackers. What do we have after that?
So our very last stream of day 1 is going to be a stream from the GitHub team. They're going to be doing a session on how to supercharge your team deployment with GitHub Actions. There's a ton of things you can do with GitHub Actions. We've done some streams on them before. I know hackers really love using these, so make sure you join them. This is going to be at 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Go GitHub.
Too much. I built a project using GitHub Actions, and like Microsoft Azure, I think was the host I was using at the time. But I know you can do it with other cloud providers too. But it was a very, very cool way to just like have a continuously updated and integrated. I was using a Python Flask app, but I'm sure I know in fact you can do this with plenty of other stacks out there. But very, very cool. I was very impressed with this. So
thanks. We'd love to see it. Alrighty, and if you have not done this already, be sure to add the entire Global Hack Week calendar to your Google Calendar. I think this is the easiest way to manage all of the streams going on throughout the week, so you can just see how they fit in with everything else you've got going on, and head to this link if you have not done that already. Shout out to 404 for throwing that in for me. Alrighty, Ryan, tossing it over to you to talk about the code of conduct.
Absolutely. So all MLH hackathons are safe spaces for everyone, and we want to make sure we give everyone a reminder about that as part of our opening ceremony here. By being at this event, you already agreed to our code of conduct when you're registering for it. You can view that full code of conduct online, but the TLDR is that you should be respectful. Harassment and abuse are never tolerated at any of our events. If for any reason you are feeling uncomfortable at any point throughout the week and you'd like to notify MLH, we'd encourage you to do so. We're happy to help you navigate that situation and address it. You can email us or call us. We're available to help out with any of those situations. Particularly for digital events, I always like to give a reminder as well that even when you're saying something polite, it's never appropriate to comment on people's appearance on stream. I know a lot of people do this in a well-intentioned way where they're, giving compliments, but it can make people feel uncomfortable on stream. And so if you have any comments about people's appearance, we just encourage you not to post those, as they can very quickly become uncomfortable for the person who's on stream, dealing with a crowd of hundreds of people probably watching them. So all of that said, remember, hackathons are a safe space for everybody. If you have any problems, please reach out to us. We're happy to help address those. And with that, I'll pass it back to Mary here.
Yes, absolutely. I do want to give another huge thank you to all of the partners who make it possible for us to run Global Hack Weeks completely free of charge and send you really cool swag. So another giant thank you to these 4 partners. And I'm very excited for y'all to get to take advantage of all the things they're giving out this week and all of the really cool content that they are running.
Yes.
And with that, I think we're ready for a little question and answer time.
You'll love to see it. Can I do a quick screen share at the start to go through those swag challenges?
Yes, you absolutely can.
So let me get my screen ready here.
Oh, I'm going to take this question. Someone asked where Dimmer is. Dimmer's not streaming today, but they are streaming later on throughout the week. And it should say over on the schedule which streams are Dimmer. So do not fret. You will get to see them throughout the week.
Oh, that is extremely tall, but that is okay. I just wanted to show everybody our website. I'm exposing myself as a vertical monitor person here, so it's really happening. But if you pop over to our challenges page here, you're going to see a bunch of different challenges with this little registration tag on them. And that registration tag is what you're going to be looking for if you want to earn that swag. If you complete all 6 or 7 of these registration challenges, you're going to be all set and good to go to earn that swag. And then you'll get a notification about it in the first points email you get from our team tomorrow when those go out. So just to address a bunch of those questions early on here, these are the challenges you need to complete, and you can get those done in time for your points email tomorrow as well. They should all be pretty quick to get through. Cool.
Alrighty. Since you already have that pulled up, do you mind clicking on one that links to the form so I can answer this question that I just saw?
You're going to submit that on the forum. Let me see if I find another. Share your setup, maybe. There you go.
Yes. So I already lost the question, but someone asked what to do if you cannot complete one of them. And there actually is an option on here. So for example, let's say you are trying to complete the student developer pack, but you're no longer a student. There is a separate option here letting us know that you're not able to complete that, and we will still count that as a valid challenge submission. So
right down here.
There you go. But if you're having any troubles with them, don't worry. The most important thing is just letting us know that you're having trouble so we can go and check it off on our back end.
Yes, 100%.
All righty. Let's jump into some of the questions. Ryan said this throughout the stream, but if you asked a question, we have had so many comments come in that we'll need you to repost it. But don't worry, we will get through all of them. But just make sure you go ahead and actually repost it so we see it.
So somebody was asking what time the mail comes for completed challenges in IST. It's usually going to be around 10:30 p.m. For Indian hackers. It does vary from day to day. Sometimes we get it out early. Sometimes it comes out a little bit later. It really depends on what all is going on for Global Hack Week that day. Mary and Siddharth get these shot out to y'all as quickly as they're able to, though.
Yes. Here's a great question. I'm a student, find it difficult to manage my time. I want to do the streams live, but I have 1 to 2 hours. Any guidance? Really great question. I know a ton of folks are probably in this boat, and I know a bunch of folks have exams coming up and things like that. My recommendation would be to look at everything going out throughout the week and pick out the ones that you're most excited for, that you really want to watch live. And then all of the content lives on our YouTube page forever afterwards. So if there's anything that you just could not make it to, it will be up there whenever you do have some time to do it. But I think my big recommendation would be prioritize the things that you're most excited about. And then if you have extra time, awesome. You can hop in and attend some more. Ryan, anything you'd add in there?
No, I think that nailed it. I think Global Hack Week is a marathon, not a sprint, is the language I love. And so at many hackathons, it's a 24-hour, really intense period where you're trying to build that one project. I think part of what I love about Global Hack Week is it's this opportunity to kind of slow things down a little bit, explore lots of different things, and kind of a different speed, a different pace for a hackathon or a technical event like this. And so I think even if you're only able to do 1 or 2 hours, that's a great commitment for Global Hack Week, and you could still join some awesome streams in just that amount of time.
Absolutely.
Somebody here asking, is .tech available this time? I do not believe that GoDaddy Registry offers .tech as part of their promotion. I certainly could be wrong about that. I'll pull it up on the other screen here, but I believe you get .co, .us, .biz. I think .courses and .study are in there, but there's a list of maybe 8 to 12 different top-level domains that they offer, and I don't believe .tech is one of them.
Yeah. I do want to give a shout out to the #YouTube community who's joining live over on YouTube. Here's a good question though. Hey, it's my first time attending Global Hack Week. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Pretty much new to this, a beginner in programming, sort of confusing to get started. Totally understandable. So if you are a beginner, honestly, my advice is pretty similar to the folks who don't have a ton of time this week. I would prioritize going to the live streams because they are going to walk you through how to do something. The challenges can be a little bit more intimidating if you're brand new because they're just more open-ended. So the streams that I in particular would recommend bookmarking are the Intro to the Cloud stream going on tomorrow that Siddharth is hosting. And then let me pull up the schedule. What else is going to be super beginner friendly? And then I'd also really recommend our sponsor workshops. Those tend to be a little bit more beginner friendly than some of our other content, and they're going to give you an overview of how to get started with a different type of technology. So that Cloudflare workshop, the GitHub workshop, the Twilio workshop, all going to be really helpful for a beginner. I'm sure other folks in chat have some good advice as well. So please don't hesitate to throw out any other tips or tricks that the rest of y'all have.
Absolutely. I posted, I'll do a couple of questions here, and then I posted a little message for you, Mary. You can deal with while I'm doing a couple here back to back. On that topic of cloud access, I know somebody else had a question for it as well. Let me see if I can find it here. Chat goes by so quickly that I miss them sometimes. Somebody was asking about cloud resources this week. Of course, our friends at Cloudflare have a bunch of great tools for you. Also, the GitHub Student Developer Pack, I believe, still comes with a bunch of cloud hosting credits. And so if you're looking to get started on Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, AWS, any of those different tools, you typically can find free credits to get started on all of those platforms. And so I'd make sure to check out that Student Developer Pack from GitHub and see what there's available in there. Let's see what else we've got here. When are the results for the November month-long hackathon going to be put up? We're actually going to be announcing those live a little bit later this week. So if you tune into our daily Global Hack Week streams, you'll actually get to see those live. And then right after we announce them here on Twitch for everybody, Twitch and YouTube, my apologies to the YouTube community, we will be updating the dev post with those results as well and getting prizes sent out to the folks who earned it. How long does it take to get swag in Nigeria? So I don't have a precise number for Nigeria. I can give you a best guess, but it's going to vary depending on your local post office. My guess is that it's going to be somewhere in the 6 to 12 week range, which I know is a really long period. Unfortunately, I just don't send enough letters to, and when I say MLH doesn't send enough letters to Nigeria that I have a really precise answer for you. And so hopefully leading towards that 6 week period, but I can't say it precisely. Let's see what else we've got here. What type of programming languages is Global Hack Week focused on? It's actually not focused on any specific programming language. This week has a light theme around cloud technologies. And so that's more of a tool than a programming language in many ways. But you absolutely can make stuff with Python. You can use JavaScript. You can use whatever tool or set of tools you like this week. And you're welcome to complete challenges using a brand new tech. You're welcome to use a programming language you're really familiar with. Whatever is going to be productive for you this week is what we're excited for. We just want you to take some time to check out new stuff and learn awesome new skills.
Yes, absolutely. Here's another person who it's their first time. They're asking how to get the most benefit. I think similar advice to what I gave to the beginner hacker. I really highly recommend going to the live streams. I think they're the best way to dive into the community and get to know everyone. So I think highest benefit from your time is going to be on those live streams and making sure that you're in our Discord server so you can chat with everybody.
Nice. All right. Are Ryan and Mary doing a workshop this week? We are not doing a workshop this week, but can we promo Siddharth here in our place? I feel like Siddharth is who I'd recommend. If you really want that like Ryan and Mary experience, I think we will channel all of our energy into Siddharth, and he'll host a great workshop for y'all. There's a non-zero chance that I build something this week, but I don't think I'll stream it. But I will. I'll post it somewhere if I do end up building something. I've been really craving a project. So.
Oh, I think that we're all ready to see the project where we get to control your lighting. Mm-hmm. Someone asked, how do I get to the stream schedule? You can check it out on our website, ghw.mlh.io/schedule, or you can add it to your Google Calendar. I'm going to drop the link to do that so that you can have it in your time zone on your calendar. All righty. Scrolling down to find a few questions. Here's a great one. How big are the programming challenges? They're honestly quite varied. Some of them are hello world kind of challenges that if you are a more advanced programmer, you might be able to do in 5 or 10 minutes. And some are longer. The thing I always like to say with the challenges is they are meant to be a source of inspiration and meant to help you learn something. So if you need to kind of tweak any of them to make it more beneficial for you, you are more than welcome to do that. So let's say we just had a simple hello world challenge and you really want to challenge yourself. Maybe you try saying hello world in a language that you've never used before or something like that. You can always add those modifications to make them a little bit harder, a little bit easier to fit your individual learning journey.
Awesome. I don't know if we answered this one already, but how to get the stream schedule, two different ways. And I'll actually pull up my screen here again to help people out with that. So if you are on the Global Hack Week website, you can just click on schedule up here at the top. And this is going to have the schedule each day in your browser's time zone. You can also add this directly to your own Google Calendar as well, if that's more your speed. So a couple of different options there that you could leverage that hopefully get you access to all the streams you need.
Yes.
I lost my spot in chat.
I'm scrolling down to the bottom of chat. So if we missed your question, go ahead and repost it. But I don't think we missed anyone's.
Here's what I'm kind of curious to answer, or curious to answer is maybe a weird phrase, but I don't understand how this community works. I think I work with all of our new MLHers and help do training for them. And one of the things I do with them all the time is talk to them about how to answer people's questions about how MLH works. And so MLH operates much in the same way that our hackathons do. So we have all sorts of awesome partners who, ultimately give us the funding we need to run awesome free events for the community. And so I think that's kind of what you're getting at here. If you have a more specific question, we're happy to answer that too. But in general, we're able to run these events and run this community as a whole, thanks to the generous support of all of those partners. And so if you're looking to kind of give back, the best thing you can do is check out those partner challenges, make sure you register for those accounts and things like that. And that's going to enable us to keep doing awesome free events where we're able to send everyone swag and all sorts of good stuff like that while they learn about tech.
Yes. I'm going to do a couple of rapid fire questions here. Check-ins are not automated. You need to manually check in for every event that you go to. We've got a hello from Wei. Wei's doing a Docker 101 track throughout the week. Hello, Wei. Super, super excited for Wei's track. Make sure y'all go and add that to your calendar if you haven't already. And then last one, I want to do rapid fire. Someone asked if you're having issues completing a challenge. So let's say you need a credit card to redeem some credits and you do not have one. There is an option on that form to let us know that you tried to complete a challenge, but you were not able to do it. We will still give you the points and you will still earn the swag. You just need to make sure you actually fill out that form and let us know that you attempted to.
A little bit of a silly one here, but somebody asking, Ryan, is that you who always replies to my mail? In most cases, yes, probably. I do a lot of our support email right now. So if you're emailing in about your packages or anything like that, I do fire out some rapid replies to those on the regular here. Yes. I'm going to scroll down as well. So
awesome. Did you already answer this one? Do you have to register for all the events that'll be happening today? Awesome. You do not. So you can register for the events ahead of time, which I do recommend doing because you'll get a reminder when they're about to start. But in terms of the points conversion, it doesn't matter if you registered for them in advance and then checked in, or you just go ahead and check in when you're attending it. It's kind of the same on our end, but if you want those reminders that they're coming up, register in advance.
I saw this person's asked this question a couple of different times, asking about our thoughts on AWS reInvent. I think, we've worked with AWS in the past. We being MLH has worked with MLH has worked with AWS in the past. We don't really have any sort of engagement with Amazon's reInvent conference, though. It's a massive conference that I'm sure many of the folks here are familiar with. We do have some friends who are part of it, people that have worked with us or worked for us in the past. But no particular opinion beyond there's always some exciting updates on what AWS is offering. And I'm personally, I don't know that that's the weekend I would want to go to Vegas, but it's a fun location if you're looking to have a good time. So we'll leave it at that.
Those are Ryan's thoughts on AWS reInvent.
Listen, if people ask the questions, I'm going to answer them. Mm-hmm. So,
it does look like some folks are having a couple of issues with the SendGrid account, and someone has already jumped in. Sounds like you need to set up two-factor authentication if you are getting an unauthorized access error over there.
Will Ryan respond to my official request to make a cheese-themed Global Hack Week? I need 5 to 10 minutes, Mary, so I can go into Dolly or some similar program and make a Global Hack Week graphic that is cheese-themed. But that my official answer is, if I had the pull to make a Global Hack Week cheese happen, I would. I don't know all cheese themed hacks is, I guess, what it would be.
Yeah. And we would need like cheese themed sponsors as well.
Sargento sponsors Global Hack Week or something like that.
Kraft.
Or Kraft American Singles. Oh yeah, that's going to make sense to a small portion of our audience. But
in the swag envelope is a Kraft single.
That's really funny.
Well, we are dying down a little bit of questions on here, so let's do a final call for any questions that y'all have.
Somebody here asking about partnering with us for their club. If you're interested in partnering with MLH for a hackathon or any sort of event, you can reach out to league@mlh.io or hi@mlh.io. I'll post both those in the chat here in a second, but those are kind of the two emails to reach out to, and we'll get you sorted into the right spot based on what you're looking to do with us.
I really like this hack idea, popularity of different types of cheese by country. I think that would be a great project.
So Mary knows this about me, but I assume a lot of our chat probably does as well. I love what I often call like a dumb or a silly hack, like a hack that has no business viability whatsoever. And so I'm thinking back about the lights thing. I feel like to be able to control my lights, you have to say what country you're from and what your favorite cheese is, and then you get access to play with the lights. And so I can really
for this one.
I can combine two ideas here, and that feels like exactly the type of nonsense hack I love. So,
yeah, that is absolutely perfect.
Somebody asking, where do we go to access the challenges and projects, all that good stuff? If you go to ghw.mlh.io, and I'll screen share again real quick here. So if you go to globalhackweek.com or ghw.mlh.io, you can click on cloud here. And then from there, there's actually going to be a challenges button up here that you can click on. It looks like our website is not quite in the live mode just yet. We'll get that flipped over for y'all in a second. You'll be able to see all those links right up top here. You can also just go directly to Global Hack Week or ghw.mlh.io/challenges. Should get you there as well. There you go. Awesome. Let's see what else we've got here. What about Pizza Week? Pizza Week is actually, that is the tie-in we need to make Global Hack Week cheese happen. I feel like it's like a sponsored activation of some sort where it's like we're doing a pizza themed one. I think that could work. I like this idea.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
I was gonna say I feel a little bad because I think 404 did have this idea, but can I give a swag or a surprise prize out for the Pizza Week idea?
I think you can.
Rothard here, if you open up a ticket in Discord and just take a screenshot of this here, we'll give you a surprise prize for your Global Hack Week Pizza Week idea. I like it. And we'll get you some MLH swag as a thank you for the great idea here.
Yes.
There you go. And instead of swag, we get free pizza. The free pizza comes in an envelope though. It comes in an MLH envelope. So you open up your envelope and there's a slice of cheese pizza that's been in transit for 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's really good.
Someone asked an actual question. We've got will we play games this week? Yes, there are going to be a bunch of mini events going on throughout the week. Those all happen in Discord, but they are different opportunities for you to play some games, hang out with the community, take a little break from hacking, but go check those out. They're all labeled on the schedule as mini events.
I don't think I'm a little disappointed in a way here. Pineapple on pizza is a no-go for me, but Way does so many good things for MLH and the community. I'm like, I want to give him a pat. Yeah, thank you. I agree. 404 said what I wanted to say, but I feel bad saying it. So
Wade's not allowed to use emojis for a while. That's his punishment. Lost
it's the only
privileges.
Hang on. It's the only pizza emote, apparently. I don't know if that's true. That doesn't feel like it's accurate, but
yeah, truly shocking and upsetting.
Hang on, I just sent a pizza emote.
Yeah, it seems like there's another one here.
Let's see here. Any other good questions? Here you go. Is there any chance I can find teammates for my cloud project? Absolutely. Do we still have that the
Hack Together channel?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
You got me.
Yep, there is actually a channel within the Global Hack Week section of Discord solely for finding folks who want to hack together. So go and post in the Hack Together channel that you're looking for some folks to team up with, and you'll be able to find some.
Yes. And that same person is asking a follow up. Another hacker tried to help them out here. In case you can't see some channels, Discord recently changed how their interface works. Let me very quickly pop open Discord and share that with the crowd, just so we can do that. Alrighty, and then let's go up here. And let me maybe zoom this in a little bit so folks at home are going to be able to see that. Alrighty. So if you're in Discord here, there's going to be this channels and roles button up towards the top. And if you click in here, there's actually this browse channels button. In particular, you probably want to take a look through here and make sure there's no channels that you're not part of that you want to be part of. This is a great way. Like here, I can see in the Global Hack Week, like I can see that Hack Together channel in particular. Discord changed a lot of how their like channel interface worked recently to help people fight spam and getting too many notifications and all sorts of stuff like that. So that might help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Awesome. Can I complete challenges anytime in the week? Absolutely. They are there for you all week long. 100%.
Yes.
I'm having fun with the dumb or offbeat questions, off-topic questions. Personally, not an anchovies on pizza person, but I love a Caesar salad with real anchovies in it as a little tidbit there.
That's the only place that I like an anchovy, though. Well, that's probably not true. They're probably in other things. I don't like them when I know that they're in it.
I'm getting distracted reading about all of the pizza stuff in chat. We will do, let's say, one last call for questions here. If anyone has anything they need help with. Otherwise, Mary and I will be on, Mary, Siddharth, and I, and the rest of the team will be on Discord throughout the week to help you all out as needed. So let's give it a few seconds for chat to catch up with us. And then if not, we'll sign off and see you all tomorrow.
Yes.
For those of you on Windows, it's the Windows key plus the period, I believe, is how you get the emoji menu. We'll do a little.
I have a keyboard where there's buttons for emojis on it that you can set up.
What is this? Corn pizza or margarita pizza? Is corn pizza a thing? Are we?
I've made a corn pizza before. It was quite good.
Oh, yeah. Well, corn pizza. Oh, okay. There you go. That's the context I needed there.
I made a corn pizza once that had it had a bunch of stuff on it, but like burrata and basil, and I think there might have been peaches on it. It was quite good.
Somebody here who
someone was right. That's exactly the keyboard I have.
You're taking away my question.
My hands are off of the keyboard.
Yeah, can't believe you. We have somebody here asking about what they missed if they just joined the stream. At this point, we're mostly goofing off and answering fun questions from the chat, but we did a whole walkthrough of everything you need to know for Global Hack Week Cloud. As soon as this stream ends, or if you go watch it on YouTube, actually, you can actually rewind to the beginning and catch what you missed. But it's all in our emails, in our websites. It's just another format of that kind of same information about how to participate and a good Q&A at the end to answer some questions that people have as well.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to do one last question here. Mary and I don't work on the fellowship, as we always say. So take our answers with a grain of salt. That is a different team at Major League Hacking. That said, if you are having any issues, please reach out to fellowship@mlh.io. Our team there would be happy to answer your email and get you the information you need to complete that application, or get you an update or whatever you need there. And I think with that, are we done on questions?
I think we are. Alrighty. Cool. Any final words of advice for the week, Rye?
I think pace yourselves, have a great time. Think about your favorite type of cheese because we are going to ask a
Yes,
question about that somewhere.
it's gonna come
And
in.
yeah, it's going to be really important later in the week.
Yeah.
But now y'all rock. I love doing these streams every month and can't wait to see what y'all build this week.
Alrighty. Bye, everybody. Happy hacking. We will see you soon.
See you, everyone.